Hello, welcome to our show. It's called Unboxing Things, where we unbox your favorite e-commerce brands and we tell you exactly what makes their e-commerce packaging so epic. So, what's in my mailbox today? Oh yeah, okay. You guys, Yes Plz is our brand for today. This is a coffee subscription that I love. Such high quality product. This is actually our second episode with Yes Plz. Why? Do we just love them so much? Yes, obviously, but also they've recently updated their packaging. And I thought it'd be really cool for you to understand the evolution of Yes Plz's packaging experience. Their new packaging form factor is this craft mailer. So it's actually craft paper. There's no padding to the paper itself. It's just actually like a thick, nice craft paper. It's printed with the beautiful Yes Plz logo type that's really distinctive. This craft mailer is plenty of protection for your coffee to make it to you safe and sound. So this is a really key upgrade because they used to use a corrugated box. Now, I'm not against corrugated boxes. In fact, I love them. But in this case, here's their previous box. It's beautiful, but do you know what a box is? Rigid. And for something like a bag of coffee, you don't actually need a rigid container because you can't really break a bag of coffee. And so what are the benefits of going with a flexible packaging option like a craft mailer over a box? Many, numerous, okay? I'm glad you asked. It's a really efficient decision from a sustainability standpoint. A craft mailer like this takes up a lot less space in transit and also uses less material overall. Have you ever been in a mailbag? No? How do you spend your time? What do you do? Just you're on YouTube, just watching videos? I don't know what you do. But if you've ever been in a mailbag, here's what you'd know. If you're in the mailbag, what you see is that bulky items, like boxes, take up a lot of space. They're like, take up a lot of space. They don't leave other space for other items. They don't play nice. They got sharp edges. They poke mail people. Yeah, they poke them. Is that nice? No, it's not nice. And so a flexible mailer, you can't get poked. This doesn't hurt my brain at all. And then also it allows other mailers to squish up against it all cozy-like, and that saves space. Saving space in transit's really key because the carriers, the people carrying the mail, the big companies carrying the mail, charge you less when your package takes up less space. Let's look at a side-by-side. This might look kind of similar, but when you actually measure, this box is a rigid 1.5 inches, almost 1.5 inches. And this package at its thickest is almost 1.5 inches, but a little thinner. But what you have here is a tapering. At the top, almost no inches. And then what you have going on is that this package can actually slip and fit against other packages. And where you really get this advantage is if you imagine two of these together, two of them together do not take up 3 inches because they can squish together. Whereas if you have two of these boxes together, they always take up a full 3 inches. Seems like a small deal, but it actually cascades to have massive global effects. You think I'm joking? You think I'm being dramatic? I'm not. I'm not. Because in a shipping container or in a truck, every inch, every little fractional bit of space matters tremendously because there's only so many trucks on the road, shipping containers on the sea. And if you take up the space in those areas with wasted packaging, you're actually creating true waste from an emission standpoint. So simplicity is key, and Yes Plz's packaging update really speaks to their priorities as a brand, focusing on sustainability and also evolving packaging. Does that mean their box was bad? No, their box is gorgeous and beautiful, and I love it. And by the way, it's fully recyclable. It's a great piece of packaging. But a brand can evolve its packaging and also make choices as new packaging components emerge. Things change fast in this world. Flexible craft mailers have more production locations now in 2021 than they did a couple years ago even. Let's talk about what else is going on with this new packaging, the craft mailer. So you've got two-color printing, beautiful graphic of the Yes Plz logo type, and then on the back, a couple really key things. One, a call out, please recycle me. I love that reminder directly to the consumer to recycle. Also, there's something really cool here, a piece of technology that is buried in a really simple note about how to learn about my packaging. There's a QR code here, and it's actually a Lumi ID. I can pull up my camera app, scan it, and then this item, which was produced via Lumi, has the specification information and manufacturer information in the Lumi platform. So by scanning it, it actually tells me what this item is, what it's made out of, where it was produced geographically, and then, last but not least, I can learn exactly where to recycle it in my local area by giving my zip code. Now, in the case of a craft mailer, what's cool is that it's recyclable in a blue bin. So I can actually throw this in my local bin from my house. But for other components, compostable components, other plastic components, often you actually do need to recycle them at special facilities, and the Lumi ID explains exactly how to do that. We haven't even gone inside this package. Let's do that. I'm going to open this. Inside, of course, I've got my beans. There's a sticker here, so that means they can actually have this single pouch and then tell me what I actually have on my beans via this sticker that they can change. And then I have a few printed components. Brewing our coffee. I have an instructional sheet on brewing. I need this, okay? It does not matter how many times I brewed coffee in my life, every day. I need instructions to do it right. Need a brew coach? Yes, please, is literally my response to that. And then on the back, they're beautiful yellow brand color right in the package right away. So this is printed on a heavier paper stock, a really nice kind of satin finish. This is meant to be kept. I can actually put this on my fridge with a magnet, keep this around. This is instructions on how to brew coffee. It's not gonna go old. It's been happening the same way for 1,000-ish years, whatever. So I wanna keep this around. Compare that with these two components that are more transitory in my life, easy to recycle, and a little bit less durable. So this gives me information about what's in my cup this week, what I was sent, and then also, really cool, there's a playlist. Now, something I want to highlight is this is a really cool form factor, but it's actually 8.5 inches tall. So something makes me feel like this might just be cut out of a standard sheet of letter-sized paper, really efficient for something that looks so cool and accomplishes so much. And then this is a beautiful little thank you card, also really efficient use of material because I can just recycle this or use it as a bookmark. I almost missed a critical thing. There's a beautiful sticker in here. Now, the sticker is actually die cut to a specific shape. It says, yes, please. There's a French bulldog on the sticker making coffee. Let me use my giant loupe to take a look at this sticker. There's a clear halftone pattern on the sticker. What's a halftone pattern? I don't know how old you are, but if you're kind of old and you've ever seen a physical newspaper, if you look really close at a newspaper for some reason, like so close you can't read anything, you can see little dots. Every picture is actually dots. When you think about it, it's like, whoa, my brain sees as a picture, it's actually dots. It's sort of like, whoa. That's what a halftone pattern is. It's used because it's a great way for a printing plate that can only print one color to make the appearance of gradients. Well, this sticker has halftone pattern on it. I think that it's a screen printed sticker, although it could be digital, but I'm almost positive it's screen printed, and that's why the halftone pattern is visible. Let's come back to our craft mailer. You can see here that it's craft on the inside, craft on the outside. You've got this ink. This is just such a cool component because look, squeeze it out. There's nothing to this thing. Think about how many of these can ship on a pallet, also compared to a box. So the efficiency is not just in the old mail bag, but it's also in transit when these mailers transit to the Yes Plz distribution center. All in all, really impressive upgrade and optimization from the Yes Plz team. So, I think it's time to roll in the recap. Yes Plz is an awesome subscription, but let's talk about what makes their packaging tick. First up, it's optimized. Coffee isn't breakable, and so I love how they have a package that makes the best use out of materials and efficiency in shipping what they have to ship, which is coffee beans. Second, it's playful. Look at this beautiful typeface, the yellow and the white. The fact there's a playlist inside, it's just really playful, and I think that brings that brand energy into my experience. And third, it's evolving. Packaging is not a static concept. They saw an opportunity to improve the packaging, and so they did. Also, every time they ship out a new shipment, there's new stickers, new playlists, new details. Their packaging is anything but stagnant and the same, and I love that. This has been Yes Plz Unboxed.